Dr. Shetty, we can talk about, getting into a cohesive policy where, suicide watch, mental health is concerned. But there are many parents here. There are many those who have loved ones who are young, who are struggling, and possibly, they don't come up with their issues right up front. What advice would you give?
Every family should screen their children for mental health issues every month. Inside a family, you can do it yourself. Every classes and every IT should screen young boys and girls for mental health issues, because children today are very brittle emotionally. Number 3, which is very important also, is have campaigns, never die for a guy. There are many exams worth living for and no exams worth dying for. There are many guys worth living for and no guys worth dying for. If the government can screen people for malaria, dengue, and we have a massive tuberculosis eradication program, why not mental health?
Dr. Shetty, just one last question, where the time's up. If today, because there is so much stigma attached to suicide, you asked a question, not one hand went up, where you asked how many of you have possibly contemplated suicide. I want to ask you, if tomorrow somebody is standing on the cusp of making that move, that 2-minute conversation they can have with themselves, which will not make them take that step. What is that 2-minute conversation they can have with themselves?
Viktor Frankl said in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, a woman called him many times at night and her life was saved. And he asked her, what sentence of mine helped you? And he said, nothing. The fact that you listened to me helped me. I think that is extreme. Every father or the mother here, just sit down and remember, when the times are less, steal time and don't ask your marks. Don't ask when is the exam. Just say, kaise ho yaar? Kaise ho yaar? And let the children also ask.
And if someone finds themselves painted in a corner and all alone, what is it that they tell themselves then at their lowest?
If they're really lost in a corner, rock the boat. Don't wait for an astrologer. Don't wait for a Dadaji from the village. Take him to the friendly neighborhood psychologists or psychiatrists instantly. He might complain against you, but rock the boat. Today we have not built mental health systems yet. It's being built. So all of you here, and everybody listening to this show, remember, you are a mental health missionary in your own right. If you take action, you may not be popular, but you'll save somebody's life.
Thank you. I appreciate all 3 of you gentlemen for coming here and joining us, educating us. Appreciate it. Thank you. You want to say something? No? Okay, I thought you wanted to say. All right, okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise a warm applause for our panelists this evening. You have a question, sir? We're running out of time, but okay, maybe can we get one question in?
Just give us a moment. We'll get a mic also.
We'll get a mic to you. Because the topic is so sensitive, we're running out of time, but we will allow you a question, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, question for Dr. Shetty. Sir, you said that every one of us or every youngster, we need to go through mental health checkup or mental health on monthly, quarterly basis. Just to give you my 1-minute introduction, I'm author of a book called Define Your Orbit. And you touch the element that if we have purpose-driven life, I think a lot of things can change. So do you have a framework of what kind of audit one has to do on monthly basis? Not medically, but physically or in conversation. That's
what's
the
question. What's the boxes you tick in? What's the boxes that you cross?
So as parents, like I have 2 kids,
Meaninglessness
22
is the cause
years
of
old.
depression. Meaninglessness is the cause of depression.
Correct.
We have PHQ-9, a question which you can use with the young. We have SRQ, also a question we can use with the young. But don't wait for them to come to your clinic. Use it on your breakfast table, each one of you, and all those listening to me. Let them take. You ask everybody, no? Aapko bukar aati hai kya? Pet dukta hai kya? Let them take. Initially, they will see it as fun. They might be angry at you, but tell them, we told you this, and that might save somebody's life. Number 2, there are many people who want to die and they don't tell you. All those people who are crying may not always be depressed, but all those who are depressed may not choose to cry. And you need to really dig, even if you become unpopular, till you, and if you have to err on the side, is he stressed? Is he depressed? Is he suicidal? Not so. Err on the side of having a mental health checkup. All executive health checkups in every hospital should have a compulsory mental health checkup.
All right, and with that, let's take that home because there are a couple of self-help tips that have also been given. But yes, we're going to just leave you with that figure: 35 suicides between the age group of 18 to 35 daily. Just chew on that figure. Is this not an epidemic?